Man, I was so poor. I ain't even know I was poor, man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all, like, and I'm not trying to say I was so poor where I was, cause that's this. In fact, let me restart that, cause I feel like it's disrespectful to our parents to be like, man, I'm so poor. I'm just trying to make you understand the reality, cause my mom and dad definitely was rich, meaning what they strived to aim to do and what they overcame in their life. Folks in them was rich. You know what I mean? But reality of the life is, if you looking at the specs through another person's perspective who come from an upbringing of just even not even middle class, even just regular, you know what I mean, normalcy or whatever, you would be looking at how we grew up like, damn, sheesh. But I didn't know. I had so much of a good time and I was so internally rich, gang. I didn't know I was poor. I didn't know that if you had sandwiches, you only had 4 pieces of bread left. You had no meat, but the meat sauce from 5 days ago is still on the stove. You know what I'm saying? Still got flavor. You take the bread and you put the, whew, that shit was good, bro. I'm having flashback. You take the bread and you put the bread on that meat sauce. Remember, no meat in there, just the sauce. And you put the bread on it, you know, and I'm not talking about a sauce you buy from Publix, Winn-Dixie, your grocery supermarket, you know, the Piggly Wigglies if you from Georgia, you know what I'm saying, all this and I'm talking about the actual greasy, oily sauce when you cooking that meat. It just sit there, but everybody, all my kin folks in them, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's flavor. I didn't know if you take the bread and you put it on that sauce and you eat it, that nice little delicacy, that was considered poor people food. Here's me thinking, whoo, we about to get hooked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a Friday night. Mom and dad is at work. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to be out here begging. You know, you can make everything in the food. Behind our backyard, we had like a lemon tree, not the orange, the yellow lemons. We had the green ones. I don't think lemon and lime. I think they're the same, but you know what I mean. And never had to go to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get that lime or whatever, you cut it up, you squeeze it in the water. And back in them days, we didn't think about fluoride and all that. You know what I'm saying? You just take the sink water and you take the lemon, you squeeze it up in there. And then if you ran out of sugar, cause remember, we don't know we poor. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if we don't got sugar in the cabinets. This when even the thugs and the killers all have family that had structure. So you could go down the street or just go to your next door neighbor and, yo, man, yeah, Mom's Dukes and them is saying, man, can they get a cup of sugar or whatever, or a cup of flour or whatever? And it's like a trade sometimes you can do. They kids will go to your house and ask for such and such. And some of these kids are the kids who jumped you or whatever, but, you know, they still have respect for the grown-ups, bruh. I remember getting jumped by the same dudes who would see my mom and tell her, like, how you doing today? How you, can we walk you, you know what I'm saying, with them bags home or whatever? That don't even exist no more. But I was doing good. I didn't know that when you get like rice and your dad is cooking for you, you know what I'm saying? I remember all my homies knew that too. My dad put the one little tiny piece of meat on a plate of rice. That was like, that was an amazing thing for us. Like, I'm not trying to act like it's poor. I'm just saying what other perspectives would have be looking at it as. You would have say like, damn, bruh, like, they really doing bad. But I'm trying to let you know, like, it's all a mental thing. Because where I'm coming from, that was normalcy. So normalcy ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Normalcy is a good thing. Normalcy seems almost damn near upbringing I want my kids to have, because I know that structure it gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get over my boundaries. I didn't get thirsty for things. I'm not gonna be fake like I ain't never stole nothing in my life and this and that. I ain't gonna go deep in that. You know what I'm saying? But I never was really a dude who felt like a lot of my homies did, who made the excuse they did to do what they did. Not that I'm judging them, because they still my homie. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it was more of, man, I'm alright. Like, I don't feel like I need to get that. Not that I'm judging somebody who felt they had to. Everything felt cool and regular. I'm just being real. Like, $1 back in them days in the 90s, 80s felt like $100 to me. So, you know what I mean? I don't remember begging my mom and dad for money or nothing. I understood what bills was at a young age. Because remember back in them days, your mom and dad would send you to the corner store to go pay the bills. Some of y'all is going over y'all heads. But yeah, you could get the bills paid at a check cashing store. corner stores, man. They probably still got it going like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that is more easier than the way we do it now. Nah, now it's kind of easy. Now I'm doing a little too much because now you just go online, click, click, everything's over with. But you know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, bro, like what you would consider poverty and poor to us, it was considered the golden age, bro. I swear to God, I miss that, bro. It was the golden era, bro. Like, I look at it now in contrast to how my kids are grown up now. You know, like, these kids don't know about the hood. Maybe my oldest kid, which is my daughter, she'll probably know a little bit about the hood, but all my other kids, they just know it through the lens of watching their uncles, friends, you know, things like that. Because them kids they got a good upbringing. It was raised in the suburbs and all that. But us, you know, we didn't have all this internet, even when there was the internet, if it's making sense to y'all. Like, yeah, you knew about the internet, but it was something you considered old people using, at least where I came from, like your teachers or whatever. You know what I mean? I remember dudes with educational purpose take a laptop or borrow a laptop from the school. I gotta watch my words. And they'll go and find a way to connect to the internet. I remember back in like 96, 97, and you like, I think I only went on the internet to see my favorite rappers. That was about it, and see the lyrics so I can learn how to freestyle. But now you looking at the upbringing, bro, like people complaining and bitching about everything, bro. It's like everybody got a damn cell phone. Everybody got one of these. If you've been following my platform, you know I don't give a damn about this. Wife is the one buying this, bro. I don't give a damn about that, bro. The whole upbringing now is just done backwards, man. I'm like, again, man, you so poor. Or, I mean, you are so humble. Let me change the way I'm saying that so poor thing. I'm saying you're so much of a humble person and such a great upbringing as far as to understand what life is that you don't know what poor is. Perfect. I don't know the way I'm going to word it in the title, but it's true, bruh. You don't even realize it. That's how you know what I'm saying, you a strong person. That's how you know you have persevered over things, bro. Like you really, bro, galvanized yourself and you jumped over them hurdles that just kept being thrown at you, because you watch all them older folks not really cry about nothing. They close the light out. The electricity is closed. But your mom and them, because of their upbringing and where they came from and their parents and their parents' parents, shit, when they close the power, you wait a whole week with no power. It's cool. We know how to play outside with no TV. We a different generation. We know how to just go knock on all your homie doors. And if you ain't had no friends, you still had things to do in front of your house. Wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Video games? Nah, F for video games. You had little tour cars. Or you could have create things. Take a gallon, put some little wheels. You cut the cans that your mom, the sardine cans or whatever. You make a hole up in that bit. Take a tree branch, a thin one. Use that as the axle. And you get 4 of them. You got a little vehicle right there. See? People, the ingenuity was even better back then. Come on, man. When dudes was still a bike, they even stole it better back in the days, man. Dudes already had the spring. I'm saying too much. People adapted. People had a way of life. Like, people, this was not, it's like now life makes you feel like you deserve more, which you do deserve more, but don't be arrogant about it as if it's a given. You know what I mean? Nothing is a given. And I think that's what I'm basically saying. Nothing is a given. Nothing really shakes me anymore in life. The only thing can, if it's something that happens to your family, like that's like for all of us. You know what I mean? I think only if you affect our families, I can be bothered. But other than that, life itself, I know how to jump over a hurdle to the point I need to go to the Olympics, man. I've been jumping over hurdles all my life. So I hope this video today can do something with your self-esteem or whatever you're going through life. And even if you didn't have the same upbringing as mine, but mentally, if you read that type of upbringing, it still can help you what you're going through, because you can look at it as, why are you complaining so much about this and that? Because you get to sit back and reflect like, all right, I ain't have such a bad life growing up. Sometimes don't take things for granted, bro. And number one thing I want to tell y'all, enjoy the moment. Try to enjoy the moment. Please try to enjoy the moment. Like, that's the thing that's not a given. You don't get this precious moment. Even when there's something bad happening to you, that's a beautiful moment, because that's life. Life itself, whether for the good or bad, you getting something great out of it. That's life. Life. What more need to be said? It's just life. I'm your God bless one, man. Love your family, love your kid, and stay blessed.